Good day, everyone. I am Christine Misa Panta from BSED Science TV, together with my partner, which is Ms. Cherry Ann B. Jimenez. And we are going to discuss about the digestive system. The digestive system breaks down food into tiny components that cell can use for energy production and to sustain bodily function. It is split into two main parts, which is the alimentary canal or the gastrointestinal tract or the GI tract, and accessory digestive organs. So, the GI tract is a continuous tube from the mouth to the anus where food is broken down into molecular fragments for absorption into the blood, while accessory digestive organs such as teeth, tongue, gallbladder, salivary glands, liver, and pancreas play a considerable role in digestion but are not part of the GI tract itself. The physiology of digestion. The digestive system performs a sequence of action to process food. The first one is ingestion, the basic act of eating, putting food into the mouth. The second one is the propulsion, begins with swallowing and continues with involuntary peristalsis, pushing food along the GI tract. Next is the segmentation, excessive local constriction in the GI tract that aid in food movement. The third one is the mechanical breakdown, starts with the teeth and saliva, continuing with digestive juices into the stomach. The fourth one is digestion or chemical. Enzymes perform highly directed chemical reactions to break down polymers. Example is proteins into amino acids, polysaccharides into monosaccharides. The fifth one is the absorption. The nutrients pass through the lining of the small and large intestine into the blood and lymph. The sixth one is the defecation. Unabsorbed material is expunged from the body as feces. So these processes are aided by specific chemical stimuli that activate reflexes, some mediation by central nervous system. Anatomy of digestive system. Most digestive organs are located in the abdominopelvic cavity. So, the peritoneum is a membrane of this cavity, which is divided into visceral peritoneum and parietal peritoneum. So, visceral peritoneum covers the surface of the organs, while parietal peritoneum lines the body wall. So, the peritoneal cavity lies between these layers containing serous fluid for organ lubrication. So, the blood supplies to those organs via splanchnic circulation. Cross-section of the gastrointestinal tract. The GI tract wall has a basic structure surrounding the lumen, comprised of four main layers from innermost to outermost. The first one is mucosa, composition of single columnar epithelium, lamina, propria, muscularis mucosa. Primary function of that is secretes digestive enzymes and hormones, absorbs digested food into blood. The second one is the submucosa, composition of areolar connective tissue with blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, nerve fibers. Primary function is nutrients reach this layer to spread throughout the body. The next is the muscularis externa, which is composition of inner circular layer, outer longitudinal layer. Primary function is to perform segmentation and peristalsis to move food along the tract. The last one is serosa, composition of areolar connective tissue covered with squamous epithelial cell. And primary function is to outermost protective layer. So, intrinsic nerve plexus or submucosal nerve plexus in submucosa and mesenteric nerve plexus in the muscularis externa allow communication along the GI tract and regulate digestive activity. So let's move to the accessory organ, which are the mouth, pharynx, esophagus. So the first one is the mouth or the oral cavity. So it is lined with thick stratified squamous epithelium and produces antimicrobial peptides called defensins for protection. So it contains the hard and soft palate, uvula, and palatine tonsils. So the tongue is made of skeletal muscle and secured by lingual perineum. So teeth is aid in mastication or chewing to grind food into smaller pieces. Next is the pharynx. So in pharynx, food moves through the oropharynx to laryngopharynx. So the epiglottis covers the larynx to prevent food from entering the airway. Next to pharynx is the salivary glands. Salivary glands are exocrine glands in the mouth and throat that produce 0.5 to 1.5 liters of saliva daily, facilitating digestion, lubrication, and oral protection. They include three major paired glands, which are parotid, submandibular, sublingual, and hundreds of minor glands. Saliva aids in tasting, swallowing, and reducing infections. Parotid glands is the largest glands located in front of the ears, secreting saliva into the mouth near the upper second molars, while submandibular glands is located below the jaw. These walnut-sized glands produce a significant portion of the total saliva. The last one is sublingual glands, which is found under the tongue, and these provide a smaller portion of salivary volume. So next to the salivary gland is the esophagus. The esophagus is a 10 to 13-inch hollow muscular tube that transports food and liquids from pharynx to the stomach via rhythmic or wave-like contractions like peristalsis. It acts as a vital digestive conduit passing through the diaphragm behind the windpipe, and this is protected by sphincter that prevents stomach acid backflow. So it moves a bolus of foods from the mouth or throat to the stomach. Muscles in the esophageal wall are skeletal in the upper thirds or smooth in the lower two thirds, contract to propel food downward. The upper and lower esophageal sphincters open and close to manage food entry and prevent reflux. So while swallowing is voluntary initially, the esophagus takes over involuntary once food enters. So the continuation of the report will be discussed by Ms. Cherry Ann Jimenez. That would be all. Thank you.